Welcome back to Boxing Unwrapped. I'm Evan the Artist. Before we start talking about these fights that happened tonight, thank you. 2,000 subscribers. I cannot be more happier. I know what you're saying. Like, it's only 2,000 subscribers. What the hell are you happy about? It's a huge win. It's a huge accomplishment. I never thought I would get 150, let alone 2,000. Be monetized. Be here on YouTube talking about boxing and things of that nature. So thank you. Now let's talk about this card that just went down. First of all, let's talk Abdullah Mason. That boy's special. Jaimes is not a slouch. Jaimes was not a scrub. Jaimes is a hell of a good fighter. Maybe that's a little too much. He's a solid fighter. Solid fighter. It's a step up for Abdullah, and he made it look easy. He made it look simple. What does that tell you? Abdullah Mason is special, or at least he's on his way to being special, right? He has all the tools, all of the things you want to see from a guy who you think is going to be a special fighter. Power, speed, IQ. Well, I mean, we've seen Abdullah down in fights and get back up and knock out the guy who put him down. He was just manhandling Jaimes. It looked like he learned a lot from his last fight. So I'm totally on board with Abdullah Mason. Can't wait to see him again. Congratulations to Abdullah Mason. Hell of a damn win. I really can't wait to see him again. This new crop of people coming up in boxing from 130 to 140 it's a great little crop. Can't wait to see them mature into whatever they're going to turn into. Hopefully great, so we can enjoy them for a long time to come. Now let's get to Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas fought in Madison Square Garden, obviously, New York City, my own hometown. Big, needless to say, big Puerto Rican contention. So it was do or die for Xander Zayas. You had to perform tonight in order to get that date, you know. Because look, Mexican folks love you. You got everything. You in boxing, right? You got the fighters, you got the champions, you got the historians, you got everything. You got Cinco de Mayo weekend. You got in September, the date in September. God, please. Mexican Independence Day or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Let me know in the comments below if I'm right or wrong. And you have those dates on lock. Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York is like that for Puerto Ricans, and we need a champion to represent that. Is Xander Zayas going to be that guy? But first, let me tell you, the actual performance was a solid one. He came out hot, right? He came out swinging. Xander Zayas is very technical, right? He's very proficient. He almost punches as if he's trying to teach you how to box. Like, that's kind of like how he operates. Now, let me know if I'm the only one that thought he had more knockouts than he did. When I saw he only had 12 knockouts, I was like, well, I thought he had a better knockout ratio. He doesn't. Here's the thing. One, he got hurt in this fight, but it's okay, whatever. When you go up in competition, you expect certain things to be shown and happen. So this is how he responded. He responded well, but he did get hurt. And I've always said Tim Bradley, by the way, crazy, because in the beginning of the half of the fight, he was praising his Xander Zayas, and then he was like flip-flop, right? But I always said that Xander Zayas, even though Tim said he's very proficiently responsible at defense, I always thought he got hit unnecessarily a lot of times. So that, to me, I was watching it happen in this fight, and he got hurt. He got clipped a couple of more times with the overhand right, looping right hand, and it was landed. Not much, but it was. And then when that happened, he started to get boring, right? He started just to not be as exciting and didn't show a lot of special stuff like Abdullah Mason, right? He's a solid fighter at 154. He's gonna probably win the championship at 154. Is he gonna be like Felix Trinidad, Miguel Cotto? Unless something drastic happens where he learns how to plant his feet and his punches to punch through his opponent, I don't think he's gonna be the guy that's gonna lead us into the next wave of Puerto Rican champions. I just don't see it. I want him to prove me wrong, because we need one, and I want to cheer for somebody like that. And I just don't think Xander Zayas is going to be that guy, unfortunately. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be really good. He's going to win a championship. But once he starts going into the top, look, Spomer, he had to hit Spomer with everything. He hit him with 84 body punches and finally knock him out. That tells you something right there, right? So I don't know how that translates later. I know he wants all the smoke. That we know. But how's that actually going to translate? I hope it does. I hope something happens and changes and he becomes this great. I mean, he's only 22, so let's see. But you almost got what you're gonna get at this stage, a little bit. There's room for improvement, but the overall style. So congratulations on Isaiah's on the win. It was an impressive win because the guy was tough. Maybe this guy is better than we think. Who knows? I gotta see this guy again, Spomer, and see where he is in the echelon of fighting, and then we'll see, right? But he's Xander, #1 in WBO. Maybe he gets a title shot. We'll see then, right? Okay, now let's move on to the main event of the night. Keyshawn Davis versus Berinchyk. You know the history. You know the story. I was doing it. I was covering it. You know how I feel about the whole situation. And if you don't, that video will be linked at the end of this video. You can go and watch that. But needless to say, I did not expect the size difference to be that apparent. #1. #2. Didn't Berinchyk look like he was like swimming, like punching in a dream, where the punches look so slow? I don't know. So something weird about the way he was throwing his punches. And he was moving a lot, like he was afraid. Like, I don't know, but he was punching almost like he didn't want to hit him. Now, I'm not saying that the fight was fixed. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it just looked odd. Maybe it's just me, but that's what it looked like. It looked like an odd fight. It looked like I don't know. Keyshawn made it look like he didn't even try. Like he was hitting him when he wanted to, and he finished to the body, and almost the last punch to the body almost seemed accidental. Like it almost seemed like he didn't even mean to hit him there. Like and it was hurting him with everything he threw to the body, which usually indicates of a guy who is out of shape or a guy that's too small for the other guy. When they get hit to the body, when they just collapse. But this guy was collapsing. It was Keyshawn. He could have fought 2 more guys after he finished that fight. But it was interesting, to see, because Berinchyk is good, no doubt. He's world class, not elite, but world class. If that was the best Berinchyk we can get, because truthfully, we couldn't even really tell because it finished so early and so easily. But let's just say if it is, for this argument's sake, that's the best Berinchyk. He made it look this easy. That's scary. So now he has a title. What is Gervonta Tank Davis gonna do? Is he gonna fight him? Other lightweight champions? It might be a problem. Like I said, if this is the best Berinchyk and he did that to this Berinchyk, it's not gonna go well for a lot of other fighters. I'm telling you right now. So, but congratulations, Keyshawn Davis, and I hope that he doesn't know who sent those packages to his room, and I hope that it wasn't Denise. Because I want to cheer for Keyshawn Davis. I want to follow his career, and I don't want to think that he was involved in this. So I don't want this to tarnish tonight. I don't want that to come out later and tarnish that night tonight in New York. I might be witnessing something with the rest of you that might be great in the future. So I'm hoping. But let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this pay-per-view? Did you was the pay-per-view? No, it was on ESPN. I don't know why I thought it was a pay-per-view. I didn't buy anything. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? You think Xander Zayas is the guy going forward? Do you think Abdullah Mason has the goods? Do you think that was the best Berinchyk? And if so, what do you rate Keyshawn Davis' performance? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.